it was genuinely like, man, this is actually weird.
Yeah, I mean,
it was weird. I was thinking it was like, there's that thing on the right where they're like constantly on the lookout for pedophiles.
Hey, man.
which rules? Which rules?
It rules. It was funny because Hansen was carrying the torch by himself for years. And everyone was like, look at this weirdo. And like people just picked it up. Hansen carried the torch for it. Dude, he must have hit people at that show and they're like, say what?
Yeah, but Hansen was getting to the bottom of the barrel of pedophiles. The right's not after they're not looking for like Indian dudes and retarded guys.
Hansen never, did he ever roll up any like, I heard Hansen.
Instead of cowboys and Indians, it's just retards and Indians. The goal of the game is to try to get a kid.
Yeah, I think Hansen actually found Epstein's Island. I think he found enough Indians and retarded guys that he connected the dots, and he was like, all right, so we got this guy working at Chuck E. Cheese. We got this guy going here. This dude's IT here. And they go, oh my God.
The FBI should have hired to bust. He should have just walked in that temple and been like, what are you doing here? What are you doing?
What are you doing here today?
The prophet would have been on the island.
And he said that
the prophet would have been on the
here's
island.
his rationale.
Wait,
so fucking funny, dude.
He says that Muhammad married a girl 20 years younger than him to protect her. But I was like, he was 29.
I heard that on Dateline a million
exactly.
times.
Yeah.
Came here to tell her how not good this is, and she should be safe on the internet.
That's what we were saying.
Dude,
According
how
to
sick
what?
would it be if Muhammad got
The Quran.
Chris Hansen?
Yeah, half of the book also is about
Chris
killing
Hansen
all
walked
of us,
into a tent with, or if Muhammad came into a tent with like 6 jugs of wine and was just like, I was just here to
There's just 2 goats and 6
sorry,
jugs of
I was
wine.
just here to talk to her. I was not I'm
here to
stupid.
protect
I'm
her.
so stupid.
I want to make sure she's not going to do this. To
There's
someone
a wagon of gold chalices behind him. He's like, what are the gold chalices about? He's like, there's nothing, just a small gift.
What are these lambskin condoms?
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and take a seat there on the rug there, would you? It's like, what, this rug? This is a good rug. Yes, I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck. This is the first time I've ever done something like
Wow, they all say the same thing, dude.
The older I get, the more I kind of can see. Remember hearing about those guys that have like hookers rub their backs, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of those guys.
I can see it now. I'm like, dude, I used to like laugh when I was younger. Like, why the fuck would anyone do that? Now I'm like, nah, I kind of
Could just use a hug.
right on.
Yeah.
It's a hug, yeah, hug, some nice
I
words.
feel like talking to a lady.
Put you to
What are
sleep.
you doing?
That'd be nice. Maybe from
Hit him
behind.
with a Chris Hansen.
Just a
I
from
bring him
behind
into my
HJ.
hotel room and I go, what are you doing here?
You know I'm only
You're
12,
here to
right?
meet a 37-year-old man. What are you doing?
With a ball hanging from his forehead.
True. That's the part I'm leaving out. There's just 4 like very cheap hookers there
Watching you. You see this?
I'm standing on this is
Damn, he's so
I can
French.
see-
He was a minor. Macron has described it as a love often clandestine, often hidden, misunderstood by many before imposing itself.
That's what a sexy thing to
Fucking
say.
So
weirdo.
French.
It's not sexy.
That's
Shut up. This
so
guy's
sexy.
I hate fucking dudes being sexy. Fucking pisses me off every time.
Dude, imagine
It's not his fault. He's
imagine
that
the likes
sexy
of
though.
Paris.
He got molested by a
Clandestine.
40-year-old lady when he was
He
12.
did get molested when he
That
was
would
a boy.
turn you into a hopeless romantic.
I've seen it go the other way, but yes. I've seen it go the other way a lot of times.
Just the women to male student, obviously. The other one would be truly a tragedy. That's not cool at all.
It's more clandestine.
Not romantic.
Not romantic.
Those dudes are not that clandestine, man. They're just firing
they're
off
so
texts
fucking
willy-nilly.
lame. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Which
we
the
were
French?
watching some
Me-
Catch a
yeah, we're watching
Predator.
Catch a Predator.
With throwback actions.
You see the clip I sent you where the guy was like, BB cream pie. Talking about a bareback cream pie.
It's like, bro.
I think that is just like the absolute 7th level of hell at the bottom of a porn hole. Is just you're just talking to Chris Hansen like, how the fuck did I get here?
Yeah.
You just go deep.
You may ask yourself,
Huh?
how did I get here? That is not my text message. That is not my beautiful text. I just remember one guy being crazy for the Nats. He was a Nationals baseball fan. His username was crazy for the Nats. And he's on there like, yeah, I'll fucking D-shape your pussy. Crazy
You ever
for
got
the
lost
Nats.
on the way to the
It's
Nats
almost
game?
more embarrassing than the text.
Yeah.
Crazy
It's
for the
like, is this your
Nats.
screen name? Crazy for the fucking Nationals? No. Did you text this kid? Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
But that is not my fucking screen name.
That's my brother's screen name, actually.
That's my brother's name.
It was me trying to have sex with a kid, but that's my brother's screen name. I just want to clear the record.
I wonder if the Nats have banned him from the stadium.
I don't know. They let Obama in. And he sucked. He seemed to have kept it of age.
I think so.
Yeah.
Barry.
Yeah. As long, yeah, I mean, for sure. The emails about hot dogs were weird, but
True. I forgot about the hot dog emails. That was nuts, dude. What's going on with the hot dogs, bro?
there was hot dogs, walnuts. That was like prime Pizzagate stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, it's like in fucking To Catch a Predator.
Yeah.
The most embarrassing part is when they're reading the fucking text. If you like, have you ever sexted anybody or anything like that? If somebody reads what you wrote,
Oh, dude, that'd be fucking done.
That's the worst part of To Catch a Predator.
Watching them,
Not
those
even
retarded
them
guys
trying to
fucking-
fuck a kid.
It's
That crime is not as heinous as
the stuff they wrote.
the atrocity that Chris Hansen commits when he's the most guilty person.
True,
when
reading
he
that shit out loud.
reads somebody's sex out loud.
On
It's
television.
like, oh yeah, baby, I could teach you what a real man does. From Crazy for the Nats, like from Washington Wizards fan. It's like, oh man.
Want to make love to you. We can make love all night long. Well, it's something underneath my pants. It starts with a P and ends in an S.
Didn't he get caught like cheating on his wife?
He did something, yeah. Old Hansen's a little.
I mean, you can't. That's karma, dude.
Of course.
Imagine the enemies, dude. Who there's probably a fucking like Batman
there's
tower.
probably 90 retards and a bunch of Indian dudes that are going for his fucking throat. She's a beautiful girl. She's my wife now. I don't care what you say anymore. This is my wife. But and then
Yeah,
you get to
man.
America, some hot temptress
Oh my
and
god.
fucking bitch ass Hansen trick you in there.
This dude, can you imagine
Fuck that.
getting into America? You worked your whole life, you get all your paperwork, and you're like, dude, I'm in America. Your whole family in India is like, we are rooting for you, and you come over
Yeah.
here, and they're like, how is America? Why are you back? And you're like, this place is all right. Just I fucking went over there,
You're right. They
got on
probably be
TV over there. I was on TV. Like, what show? Like, oh, some show. I forget.
like, To Catch a Predator never gets old. Those jokes have been going on for like 20 years now.
Just to think about a
however
guy
fucking 10.
who was in America sitting, like, looking for work, dad of a whole family, just like sitting on the shoreline. His kids are like, Papa, how was America? He's like, we will never speak of it ever again.
Oh, man, yeah, but those when they read that, it's just the lads though. They're like, yeah. The lads and Indians are like, yes. Could you please leave? Yes. Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm about to score, dude.
Just cracks him a beer. He's like, here you go,
Yeah,
please.
I'm about to have sex. What do you think? Get out of here,
Dude,
please.
that is so funny.
You must go.
I want to get a couple pedophiles on the show, see what that's all about.
That'd be cool.
Nick doesn't like. I keep making this joke. Nick doesn't like it. I just want to see. No one's trying to help them out. So
Pedos?
yeah. We should just see. What their side of
But
the
we should
story
get them
is.
on the show the same way Chris Hansen does. But when they show up, they're like, "There's no 13-year-old, but you're not going to
You're
jail.
on a podcast.
You're our guest of honor."
And just, what are you doing here?
Yeah, what are you doing here? What's new with you? What's your sign? How did you get into this kind of stuff?
I'm wearing pigtails and like a fucking one-piece pajamas and stuff. I'm actually a man.
It'd be funny.
Dude,
That
if
could
you
be
lure
funny.
pedophiles and interviewed them, that'd be the best thing ever. Like, if you don't talk, we're gonna give you up to the police.
I don't. Yeah.
Have
And
a
then just give
podcast
them up
of
to the
just
police
that.
anyway. Then have the police come in at the end of it
And
anyway.
still have the police spear them out in the front
Well,
yard.
have them sign a release. Yeah,
You know,
so
be
we
a
get them
better
on the
show,
pod.
hidden camera show. You lure pedophiles in. They're like, "Look, none of this is on camera, but we do have the evidence against you. You're gonna have to go to fucking 114 14th Street and rob the Chase Bank and bring the money back here, or we fucking ruin your life."
Yeah.
And then that's like a business.
Yeah.
Because then you can just lure pedophiles in. They have to rob banks.
And then once they're
behalf.
like, no, somebody set me
'Cause
up.
no matter
be
what,
like,
if they're going to
I've
jail-
never seen this pedophile in my life.
Right, your option are go to jail as a pedophile or go to jail as a bank robber.
Yeah.
So it's like even if they get
Yeah.
caught, they're still
They're
doing
going to be a little hush about the pedophilia thing,
Yeah,
so they
exactly.
don't get butt fucked.
right.
It's actually a really good
you can
idea.
get pedophile
That's
slaves.
why I'm the executive producer of the Adam Friedland
Pedophile
Show.
slaves.
Get
Is that how
pedophile
to get-
slaves. Lure pedophiles, catch them, and be like, "You are mine now."
No, they're not hard workers.
Yeah, a lot of those
They
dudes
keep-
on that show.
Are
Are
you
They
out of
keep
your mind?
thinking-
Pedophiles are the most hardworking people in the world.
Yeah, but they're on one
They
thing.
drive like 8 hours.
They work
to-
really hard
Yeah.
on one thing.
Everybody that they've caught stealing Troop Valor has been like a pretty clearly not like a fat autistic dude at the mall. trying to get like a 20% off Annie Ann's pretzel.
Same guys.
Like, what platoon are you in? He's like, I was in 4th Company. And they're like, no, they weren't in Afghanistan. Well, this patch signifies, and they're like, no, that patch doesn't signify. It's kind of hard to watch.
Yeah,
I think we should let the guys who steal valor kind of slide.
Yeah, it's the same crowd as Catch a Predator.
Exact same crowd, and I have the same exact feeling when I watch the videos. Like if I watch a retarded guy getting busted for stealing valor at the mall, a part of me is really like, it hurts to watch that guy go through that.
Yeah.
Same thing with To Catch a Predator. When they catch a retarded guy on Catching a Predator, it's like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
Catching a predator.
It's like putting out a skunk trap and getting a rabbit. You're like, I don't want to get you.
They get like a 22-year-old retarded guy that's like, I love her. It's like, she's 14. He's like, no one's ever talked to me.
Like, fuck.
Damn. Well, we gotta lock you up, but
it's like, that's sweet.
And then you join the Aryan Brotherhood. Start getting jacked.
Oh, you get out, you're like, what's up, babe? Now we can finally
Yeah, true.
They go hard on chomos though, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the known. I don't know. I think that might be a.
They go hard on chomos.
I think that might be a bit of a. I think it's the opposite. I think chomos run prison.
You think so?
I think that's something that the liberal media wants us to believe as a deterrent for chomos.
What do you think gives them power in prison?
Everyone's like, "Damn, dude, you're willing to do you're wild."
Yeah, you're wild. Instead of the paperwork, you just show the chat logs. Like, do you smoke weed? That'd be tight if some dude of Hansen fucking started questioning him. He just threw his tongue between his two peace fingers and was like,
dude. Who was I watching it with? I was watching a bunch of Catch a Predators.
I think Bees and you've watched a decent amount.
They are so fucking funny. It's like the hardest thing in the world to watch too.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty crazy.
Hansen's back in the game. Hansen has like his own. He has a new version of To Catch a Predator.
What were the updates?
I don't know. There's really no update other than now he's kind of more of a dickhead. And you know what sucked though? The dummies, the decoys they always use, suck. They used this one that was supposed to be like a 13-year-old boy. It was clearly like a 24-year-old man.
Serious?
And the pedo knew it right away. The chomo was all over it. He started looking around. He saw those like reflective, like where they have cameras inside the living room. He was like, I know this. He stared at the camera. Before
what is like if you're about to hook up with a girl who's 21, and she's like, I'm 17,
and you're like, nah,
and then you hook up with her, is that like, can you get in trouble for that?
Yeah, dude.
Well, I think you get in trouble for the
why
for the attempt. It's like attempted murder. You get in trouble for the attempted. It's like,
but you could be like, no, she's talking at like a above high school level.
I think if they disclose their age and you go to meet up with them, it's like a wrap.
Yeah,
true. As soon as if they didn't tell you until if like Hansen was like, I'm actually 17, you'd be like, doesn't matter, you'd be free. If that would be entrapment. But in the chat logs, you're like, I'm actually 17. You're like, it's all good.
What if in the chat logs they were like, I'm actually 1 year old? It's like, well, I know you're lying, so I'm gonna keep this thing going. There you go. How about that, Your Honor? Like, I rest my case.
Yeah, it's like I'm a teacher, or I like know teachers, and I know that this person they were chatting at like above 8th grade reading level. I know that they had to be a certain age.
She's read of Mice and Men.
yeah.
They're all. I mean, there was the famous one. There's the Chris Hansen was the guy started eating pizza.
Yeah, just watch that.
Saw that. It's one of the best ones ever. He goes, "You want a slice? No, it's cool."
He's scarfing that.
Doesn't even care.
Yeah.
He's changed his name and moved. That's what he did.
That must have been the craziest acid reflux. Just getting caught as a pedophile and crushing half his off.
And it was the grease cup pepperoni too.
He was folding them too. He was folding.
I've never seen someone grub that hard. Like, he grubbed like it was while getting in trouble. He hit a fucking hard grub sesh.
It's because he thought it was going to make him look more natural.
He did.
True. It really did. He goes, He goes, I guess I'm a pervert.
Yeah. And they're like, did you say this? And he's like, when he's showing, he's like, you got the text? He's like, oh shit, you have the transcripts.
There's also those great compilations of Chris Hansen doing like I may have told you this before, I like his first line when he tries to play off what they say is always the best. The guy's like, it's like, where you at? And then the girl will be like, I'm upstairs. I'll be down in a second. He's like, I can't wait to kiss you. And they're like, would you like to kiss me, Frank?
Say what?
A nice little walk today.
You did? Where did you have to walk from?
Oh, way.
Wait. Why don't you come on over here and have a seat on the stool for me, please?
Right, he comes out of that clear. There's a cloth in the hallway that he opens. You go, oh, there's, that's normal.
Yeah. Would you like that? He goes, don't mind that. That's Video Village back there.
We've talked about it before, but when they get Indian guys, it's the best. Just a foreigner that's just like, what's the problem?
They should be like my parents arranged this. I would die. I'd be like, my parents set this up. That wasn't me.
Yeah,
an Indian guy is the one
been arranged.
An Indian guy is the one who got naked right away when he came in. Yeah, like fully naked and just started walking around. That was an Indian guy. And then the other one was the kid who got caught twice in like the back-to-back days. And the second time they pull up on him, they go, "What are you doing, man?" And he goes, "Oops."
Getting caught back-to-back days. Like go home, you go, all right, back to the drawing board. There's no way.
All right, now we know what to look for. If a guy keeps undercover for what they're doing, you got him.
If I'm
He's
the
texting
pedophile,
sexual.
If I'm the pedophile, I'm going back to that house, and by the fourth time, it's like, no, I knew she was 20.
Yeah,
this is a show. This has been great. I've been jacking off.
It's so great if you catch one of the people you know is that show underage undercover. He goes, I thought we were just doing a little role play.
Yeah, I was fucking around. Obviously, she's 20.
Yeah, here's her IMDb.
She's on the next one too. I was a big fan. Just give Chris Hansen a big kiss. Be like, this is all for you.
Yeah, I came here to meet you.
I was trying to work my way up.
That's a good move. You keep going to kids' houses and be like, where's Chris Hansen? I'm just trying to meet Chris Hansen.
That's what you do. You walk in and be like, all right, I know I was fucking around. Where's Chris? Is he here?
Yeah.
That way he comes out and be like, oh, I knew you were here.
Yeah, we're giving you guys any pedophiles out there, we're giving you some nice hacks.
We should do $1 million worth of game for pedophiles.
Guys in the 90s came.
This is allegedly Spotify. Allegedly.
In the 90s, though, people would find like their thing and then just kind of stick with that. Like Maury Povich's show, what used to be like, "You were my school bully, look at me now," and this and that.
Now
and
I'm a girl.
And it was like, yeah,
I'm a hot lady.
Yeah, really.
Look at me now. What do you think?
By the way, that was the best when
You're
those
still
bullies.
fucking gay.
Yeah, when those bullies, dude, when those bullies would go, especially with a girl, it's like she was a fat girl in school. It goes, now she's like a bikini model. It's like, look what I've got. Remember how mean you were to me? And it's like, seems to have affected you. And you really made some positive life changes.
You're welcome.
Yeah, like this really. What
Now,
the thing should
can
be.
we get this over with?
But then
and kiss.
You still want to fuck
like
me?
to take
Clearly,
you out on a
had
date.
me flown here. But Maury Povich figured out like the paternity test for the whole thing. Jerry Springer realized cheating in fights for the whole thing.
Yeah.
And Chris Hansen was just like Dateline NBC. Like, here's a story about a small town murder or corruption in politics, and then it was like, nope, he's the pedophile guy.
He's the guy.
And now he gets to curse. He loves it. The smoothest one he ever did was the guy who was washing his hands for the girl. Like the little wigger dude was like washing his hands, and then Chris Hansen just walks up next to him and starts ripping off slices of paper towels to hand him. And the guy, he's washing his hands, and he looks over, and he takes the paper towel. He's like, "Thank you," and he just tries to act like it's not a weird thing. He goes, "Oh, thanks."
Oh, you know what I've been watching that fucking bothered me? I've been watching Stolen Valor videos.
Yeah.
They're very sad.
Yeah, man.
They're not like that cool.
No, it's fucked up.
Like yeah, I almost get the same feeling. Now it's not as bad, obviously, but like when I used to watch when To Catch a Predator first came out, and it would always just be like a retarded guy.
Yeah.
They would always just catch clearly a mentally handicapped like 23-year-old,
Mhm.
and it'd be like, all right, well, come on, get him off camera. Like this is mean now.
Yeah.
This is mean what you do, and it's the same thing. Like the Stolen Valor, one of them was like a mentally challenged kid.
Damn.
Like he was young and he was in a uniform, and some guy was like, "You see this? I'm a fucking wounded veteran." He had his license plate that said he was a wounded veteran. He was like, "Take that the fuck off." And he was like, "It's my brothers. It's my older brothers." Like he ripped the patch off, and the kid was like, "That's my older brothers. Give that back." And it was like, "Give it back to him."
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and they got the one they got was great. They got this black guy who was dressed like a warlord. He had like every medal. And he was like, "Man, motherfucker, I'm also a fucking military police. I'll bust your ass. You keep fucking with me like this." He was like, "Just let him go." And then you think like how sad it is. This guy, he went to church dressed in a full military uniform. And it's like, he's got problems.
Yeah.
He wanted, and it's like, here's people that have shitty lives and they want to feel important publicly.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, every once in a while they catch someone. It's just like To Catch a Predator. Every once in a while they get a guy that's like a math teacher. It's like, all right, get that fucking guy.
Yeah, pull that motherfucker out of here.
Smash that motherfucking
When people say that, it drives me nuts.
It's infuriating.